Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Danish bin Zulkeflee, and I would like to make a speech about informative speech on halal and kosher. What is the difference? Do you know that Muslim halal food has similar comparison to Jewish kosher? We often heard about halal in Malaysia as Jakim Halal Hub, the number one recognized halal authorities in the world. For kosher, they are more common in the country with more Jewish population, for example, United States of America. Statistically, United States were the home for around 40% of the world's Jewish population, with estimation of 12 million of kosher consumers across the state. As you can see on the data of global kosher food market from 2019 to 2028, the market by product, which is culinary products, snack and savory, bakery and confectionery products, meat and other products, are all included in the global kosher food. So in kosher food market, there are market by region, which is the first one, North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, Latin America, and Middle East and Africa. So as you can see in this diagram, North America and Middle East and Africa are the most consumer for the kosher food market. So let's take a look on global halal market. So the global halal market by 2025 will be prices at USD 3 trillion. 85% of the world producers are non-Muslim, but the difference of kosher and halal is kosher only limited to foods, but halal market consists of halal food, modern fashion, media and recreation, Muslim-friendly travel, pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and Islamic finance. Islamic finance has the most percentage to global halal market by 2025. Based on both data from the kosher global market and global halal market, both kosher and halal diets set strict guidelines based on both religions' teachings. Here we take a look closer on the differentiate both halal and kosher. But first, let's move to the definition of halal and kosher first. The definition of halal and kosher. The definition of both practices is quite similar but with their own terms. First one, halal can be defined as permissible and permitted by Islamic Sharia law, but in kosher, they are defined as fit or proper to consume by kashrut. Kashrut means the dietary law of the Jewish. The only one that's similar in both practices are the slaughtering process and the prohibition of the pig consumable. Slaughtering process in halal is called zabiha, and slaughtering process in kosher is called shesita. Both slaughtering processes consist of cutting across the neck of the animal, halal animal in halal and kosher animal in kosher, with a sharp blade in one clean attempt to sever the main blood vessel, which will drain most of the blood out of the animal bodies. In halal slaughtering, they will cut the murray and halkum blood vessels, and as well as jugular and carotid vessels. This is to get more blood coming out from the body of the animals, to drain out all the blood from the body, so the animal will free from the blood, which because the blood is consists of bacteria. Halal and kosher similarly instill precaution steps of process and procedures in consuming animals slaughtering process, as both laws are highly concerned about animal welfare. Apart from the similarity of halal and kosher on slaughtering process and also about the prohibited of consumable of pigs, there are few differences between them to differentiate between halal and kosher. The first one is knife usage. While halal slaughter can be performed by any trained Muslim man, the slaughterman for kosher must be from specially trained called soshet with a special knife called shalef. In halal slaughtering, all knives can be used with one condition: the knife must be sharp to ensure that the animal welfare. But in kosher, they use a knife called shalef. The shalef is a special knife made for slaughterment for kosher. The second difference between halal and kosher is on the stunning device usage. Stunning method is the slaughterment to slaughter the animals. But in halal, they are permissible with several conditions. The first one is the animal welfare, and the second one, the animal should not die within the stunning, which means if the animal has been dead during the stunning process, the animal has considered non-halal. In kosher, they are strictly prohibited. No stunning device usage were used in kosher production. Next difference is meat consumable. Meat from kosher can be consumed by Muslims in several conditions, but for Jewish, they are not allowed to consume if it were not kosher. It means that the Jewish cannot eat halal meat, but the Muslim can eat the koshers. But the permissible to consume kosher in halal if there is no halal meat that go around. For example, if you go for a travel in a country where there is no halal meat, so then you can go and find for a shop with a kosher friendly. The concept of doubtful in halal is quite easy. Avoid if any doubt is raised. In kosher instead, the need to consult the rabbis if any doubtful situation is occurred. And also, meat and dairy can be consumed together in halal law, but not in kosher. In kosher, you must separate from meat and dairy. Lastly, on the alcoholic beverages. In kosher, they are allowed to alcoholic beverages only if the entire winemaking process is supervised by Sabbath observant Jews, while for halal, the entire process of alcoholic beverages is forbidden. As a conclusion, both halal and kosher have a history connection regarding to its religious belief. Despite the differences, it's an easy way for Muslims to get substitute for halal product when going abroad. Awareness on halal and kosher should be provided globally for the benefits of Muslims as well, and then despite their differences, halal versus kosher share some common ground. Both dietary laws require that animals be slaughtered in a specific way to ensure a quick and human death, and both forbid the consumption of pork and any food or drink that contains alcohol. Understanding dietary practices like halal and kosher is not just about knowing what foods are permissible or forbidden to appreciating the culture and religious significance of this practice, but it is about recognizing the role this practice play in people's identities and their sense of belonging to a community. My name is Muhammad Denis bin Zulkeflee. That's all for me. Thank you.